Oh man, there is massive drama in the stock market, and I absolutely love it. Oh boy. Oh, welcome here if you are new. Yesterday I was actually utterly swamped, more than you can imagine. Mondays are definitely not good for me, let alone Mondays. Yesterday was a doozy. And I'm going to be posting two videos today. This video is pretty much a makeup from yesterday. And then I'll go ahead and post a video later today talking about pretty much, probably around, right now it's 9:47 Eastern time for me. I'm in the Eastern Coast here of America. And probably going to be making another video later this afternoon during Power Hour. Maybe between 2 or 3 p.m. Pretty much doing a recap of the stock market. So, real quick, the stock market is utterly in a full-blown panic mode. It is very interesting because this is the start of something, and there's a lot of fear. It's so humorous how the government shut down and every problem just really went to sleep. It really did. Like, every single problem just went to utter sleep. It's sad, it's humorous, but at the same time, it's really not. It's a little pathetic. What happened to the stock market yesterday? Well, yesterday in the stock market, a job report came out, job openings and labor turnover survey, the JOLTS. It came in really good. Now, we live in a backwards ass society right now where if we get good data, the stock market sells off because good data means no rate cuts. The market wants a little bad data. Not tremendously bad, just a little bad data. By the way, if you are new here, welcome. Please smash the like button if you find value in this content, and subscribe for future content. I'm going to try to make a video nearly every single day. It doesn't bother me at all. It's just Mondays are definitely not the best for me. So otherwise, yes, the market is having a very rough time. Did I do anything yesterday to my public profile? So, last week I basically made the notion of, hey, I want to start doing a public profile, especially for YouTube. It's a fun challenge. I'm not really too sure what value it's going to relatively be yet. Not to mention, I mean, I am long SoFi. I'm a SoFi bull. I own a lot of SoFi shares. This is my second account, my Webull account. The only position I have in my Webull account is SoFi, an average of 1278. On my main account, I got over 1,600 shares, 1,642 shares, with an average of $7.41. Long-term shareholder of SoFi, but I do believe in trading. I do believe in technical analysis, learning the technicals, because you got to. Did I do anything yesterday with my public profile? Public profile right now has $15,000 cash. I don't trade on margin. I personally don't believe in it because it can be bad juju. However, I may bring over a lot more cash depending on how much this market really goes down. So I was kind of really thinking of maybe 25 grand to 100,000 challenge, maybe over the course of like a year or so. That's actually very reasonable, especially if we get a very hard correction and a lot of these growth stocks take a big hit. I mean, yeah, go ahead and throw money, especially at a lot of these companies that are producing insane growth over growth quarters. Yeah, it's very possible. Can you go from 25K to 100 grand in a year or so? Absolutely. It's a great challenge to do. Although if I pull over more cash, if this market really does go down tremendously, then obviously the challenge goes up. Obviously, if I have like like 40, 50 grand of cash that I'm buying stock, yes, doubling up is cool, but it's not really that hard, especially when you just get in for a correction. I got into the stock market in 2020, literally the Rona crash. I made a tremendous amount of money, life-changing money, all throughout 2020, 21. I got my bum handed to me. 22 was break even. 23 was a negative. I got my bum handed to me. I was actually red. 2024 last year, I fully recovered, which extremely grateful to God. A lot of people don't. And 2025, I'm going to close on a very great, profitable year. But if I do start out with a lot of cash for the public profile challenge, and by the way, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm really not a degen gambler. I do day trade very rarely. I know how to day trade, but I'm not a degen that's going to just buy some options on margin. I really don't believe in that. People make a lot of money, but people lose everything doing that. Morning cheers, by the way. Oh, yeah. Morning electrolytes. Okay. Keeping it simple. What did I do yesterday on my public profile? I did nothing. What did I do yesterday on my main profile? I did nothing. SoFi is pulling back greatly. The VIX is up. The VIX is not even really... It's close, but it still has a ways to go. This was literally like not even it was about a month ago. It doesn't look like a month ago. Each one of these candlesticks right here is 1 day. But of course, you're not going to have the weekends on here as well, so you're minus a bunch of days at the same time. But anyways, as for the VIX, volatility index, the VIX back in Liberation Day, I depleted my cash reserves. Except I ended up selling a lot of stocks really way too early. I was cashing out pretty much in June, July. Honestly, I probably should have held maybe into like September. Would have had more profits, but I am very cash heavy. Can we get back to the VIX like this? Oh, absolutely. Anything is possible. But I mean, right now the market is freaking out and it's having a healthy pullback. SoFi is probably more than likely going to pull back to $25. On my private account, my Robinhood account, there's no reason for me to buy SoFi. I own plenty. On my Webull account, I have a large position in SoFi. I've been saying this in the last couple videos. What I'm going to personally do is that if we do break this 100-day moving average, which every time we typically break the 100-day moving average, we trend significantly down, which irritates a lot of people. Corrections happen. Corrections are moneymakers. If you are a bull in a stock and you don't want a correction to happen, you're a dumbass. That is how you make money. Like, you gotta... If a stock makes a new all-time high and you buy shares, a new all-time high, you buy shares, like, what money are you making? The money is made when you buy you buy the dip, you buy the blood, you buy the fear. The stock market is really fearful right now, so by all means, people that are buying and making money, more power to you. I'm just really chilling for the time being. SoFi, I could very well see this stock being reset, and looking at a technical point of view, and this is going to irritate a lot of people, but SoFi can definitely go lower. And Offcerts, it plans to sell some shares. You can take that as a negative. You can take that as a positive. People sell shares all the damn time. I mean, all throughout 2020, 2021, you had Mark Zuckerberg, you had Jeff Bezos, you had Elon Musk. They were selling shares. So, I mean, people sell shares all the time. However, I care about management. This management is phenomenal. And they've been operating in a highly, highly hard interest rate driven economy. So I believe in the management. Can the stock correct and go down to the low 20s? Yeah, it can. Would I buy more shares on my Webull account in the low 20s? I would. I would start accumulating shares on my Webull account once we get past this 100-day moving average, because that's a clear indicator to me that if we break the 100-day moving average, the support is all the way down here in the 20s, the low 20s, 21s-ish. If we break below that, you have the 200-day at like the 19. And oh boy, if we break that, like you're talking about in the teens, that is a steal of a deal on SoFi. Steal of a deal. If this sell-off continues to happen, I am looking to accumulate Palantir. I am definitely looking to accumulate Robinhood, which I talked about. Robinhood is another tough one. There's a lot of people that get very sensitive when you talk about this stuff, but it's the honest truth. The stock is due for a pullback, a healthy pullback. Is there anything fundamentally wrong with Robinhood? If we go into a recession, Robinhood's growth rates are going to be hit. Why? Is because they rely on a bullish environment, because they make money through margin, they make money through transactions. They make money in a bullish environment. Does that mean there's something wrong with the company? Well, look back in history. The vast majority of time in America, we are in a bullish stock market. So obviously, the vast majority of the time, a stock like Robinhood is gonna prevail. But we are seeing a correction in the stock. Obviously, if you look at all-time highs, and to be honest, I really didn't even look at this intensively. I really should. I may actually open a position today in Robinhood, depending on what happens in the afternoon. That's massive. You're talking a 30% downfall. You got to remember, 30% down from all-time highs, but to get back to all-time highs, or 25%, you got to go up 25%. So if I were to keep the number simple, if I were to take $1,000 right now and to buy 1,000 divided by 113 gives me 8.5 shares. Let's go ahead and times it all-time high for 154. Yeah, so the stock is going down. The stock is going up. You make more money on the way up. So it's down 25%, but realistically, I'm making... Where's my handy-dandy calculator? Where are you? I'm making more than 25%. And this is where you can make a lot of money, especially for companies that have been beaten down significantly by like 50%. Oh, yeah. It's hypothetically, if a stock goes down by 50%, to go back up, you're making a lot more than 50%. And this is... Oh, boy. Whoo! Sorry. We don't edit around here, barely. This is where these corrections play a very, very big pivotal role. AMD. I actually own AMD shares on my main account. I'm in the AMD pull. I love Lisa Su. This stock has a lot more downside to go. And it can definitely see a very much pullback to the early 200s. AMD, I'm looking to hold 3 to 5 years. SoFi, maybe even much longer, because the vision of Anthony Noto and his management team is unreal. But for AMD, 3-5 years, this stock is going to accelerate like crazy. We could pull back to the 200s. I mean, hell, we can even pull back and correct all the way to the 170s. Phenomenal company. So the 3 other stocks that I'm looking to really throw money on, 15 grand, probably going to increase my cash position on this account. The 3 positions that I'm really looking to get into will be Palantir, Hood, and AMD. I don't know about the 5th position, or rather I should say the 4th position that I'm buying, or 4th position that I'm opening. I would realistically like to have 5 positions on this account, maybe 6, but Amazon is a phenomenal company, and they're going through a very rough time right now. Why are they pulling back? Because of the market. Their earnings were amazing, utterly, absolutely amazing. Palantir was amazing. They had 68% growth, utterly amazing. Meta is getting a nut tap like you cannot imagine. I love Meta. I am a Meta bull. This stock is in utter free fall. And my last time in Meta, I was actually a buyer in Liberation Day lows. I was buying shares below $500. Yes. And it was unreal. If Meta actually crashes to where my old average was, that is insane. I ended up selling Meta, I believe it was around this area. Pretty much when we V-shaped recovery from February. Once again, I sold too early, but did I? On Meta, did I sell? Who would have ever guessed that Mark Zuckerberg was going to go off the rails and overly spend quarterly? That's the reason why the stock is going down. It came out that Meta's spending is a lot greater. So they're basically spending more cash rather than producing more cash. Is that a bad thing? Do you trust the management team? It is a yes or no question. Do you trust the management team? I do. Nvidia, oh man, this stock has made people so much money. I have made a decent return from Nvidia, not life-changing money. But this stock could very well get back into the mid-100s easily. Bitcoin, before we get into holy nuts, man. Maybe I gotta actually buy some shares today. Yeah, you wanna know what? I think I'm probably gonna buy some shares once I get done ending this video. The volatility index is 14%. Holy nuts. That is, yeah, you gotta be buying on these days. Okay, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is in free fall. It's not recovering. Bitcoin goes with the NASDAQ. Look at the NASDAQ and look at Bitcoin. The NASDAQ is at the 100-day moving average. Bitcoin is just nosediving. If the NASDAQ is going down, Bitcoin is going down. The IWM, we have broken the 100-day moving average. We could very well go down to the 200 on the IWM. The Qs, we have broken the 50. So right now we are in an actual correction. Yeah, we could very well go to the 100-day. We are in a full-blown correction. Wow, it's just, when you actually look at it this way, it's utterly remarkable. The SPY is down 5%, but yes, we are in a little mini correction. Now, the last thing to wrap up this video, SoFi is getting utterly wrecked here. Woo-wee! Oh man, it just gets worse and worse. Oh wow. Woo! Okay. We had a very nasty Liberation Day crash. 2018, we had a mini sell-off in the beginning of the year, and then we had a nasty end of the year. We could be seeing the opposite. We could have a mini correction now, and we could very well be extremely bullish for 2026. Or honestly, we could literally recover like in 2 days. It's not even funny. And then we can have a nasty 2026. The point being is that the market is flipping, risk is off, fear has been instilled, and oh, it looks like the red is just beginning. Like I said, this is where you want to get excited. You don't want to get excited when the market constantly goes up. This is how you make life-changing money right here. So I'm going to leave this note for this video. Pretty much just kind of leave it on here. I'll more than likely be making a new video later today. But yeah, it's the fear is definitely carrying over. Carried over into yesterday and also carrying over in today. Got to be patient and see what happens. If you enjoyed this video, please smash the like button. Subscribe for future content, and I will see you all later today. Later.